boom, hold, and then I can add hip extension. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. The topic of this video or what we're going to go over are some simple corrective exercises that I like to do to help introduce a little bit of strength or activity into the lower back muscles themselves. This kind of is counterintuitive, or at least for me, early on in my career when I was in school, I used to think that people that have back pain, their erector muscles, or what we call paraspinal muscles in their lower back, were always really tight. So I didn't think it was a good idea to specifically target them with exercise. Nowadays, I tend to completely disagree with that. And as you've seen in other videos that I make, when things feel tight, I want to actually specifically target them with exercise, whether it's a lengthening, strengthening combination, or just an isolation exercise in and of itself. What we're going to do is we're going to target the muscles called your Erector Spinae, which is a group of muscles, big muscles on each side of the spine in the lower back. We're going to do this via some form of lumbar extension or back arching. So I'm just going to go through some simple progressions or sequences that pretty much all involve laying on your belly and then, stepping it up from there. Pretty much everything we're going to do, we're going to be laying face down. Okay, so we're going to be laying prone. It might be helpful to have some kind of soft cushion underneath, as you'll see. So the first thing that I'm going to introduce to people is not really anything directly related to the lumbar spine or the back. I'm going to actually have them work on hip extension. So, I try to get them to, engage their core a bit, squeeze their glute, lift up as high as they can go. So the higher I go, the more I'm going to start to feel my back engaged. And then down, switch all the way up and down. So what I like to do is I'll turn my foot out and bring my leg out just a tad, squeeze the glute first, and then lift. And then as I get to there, it's about the max that I can go for my hip, and then I start to bring my back into it. That's it, just hip extension, and then adding a little bit of lower back extension. Next, what I'll do is we're going to work on, what I'll call a seal type of move. So I'm going to lift my head up, and I'm trying to almost in a way go vertebrae by vertebrae from the neck up through the upper back, mid back, lower back, all the way up. So I'm using my arms a little bit to help me get that motion. Yeah. And you can hold at any spot. This is an exercise I like to give to people that struggle to segmentally extend in certain parts of their back. So now we've got the spine extension, we can start to add extension with the hip extension that we started with. So we can go up, so I'm going to extend, fire those back muscles up, and then I'm going to work on lifting a leg up. Same thing, still trying to squeeze the glute. It's more of a focus now with the back arched. Progressing from here, I can lift both my legs up. This is where you want that soft cushion because your pubic bone just dives right into the ground. Next level progression, I'm going to take my arms out of the equation. So now they're going to be down to here. I'm going to arch up. So again, now I don't have the assistance of my hands to push off of. And the same thing, boom, hold, and then I can add hip extension. Back and forth, I can focus just on one side. I can do both of them at the same time, whatever works. The final progression would be a Superman, okay? So that's where we're going to arch up with the legs and up with the arms. So I'm trying to lift from both angles. Same thing, keep core engaged a bit, hold for a few seconds, all the way back down. Most people, like right now, my back is on fire. Like it's tired, it's fatigued. Even just doing this little bit, my back muscles are kind of weak personally. I'll probably be sore the next day. So the lower back muscle, they're just interesting because I do think people like to over recruit them a lot. It's like it's a movement type thing. However, they're very much in play in a lot of things, in squats and deadlifts. So you need them to function, okay? And this could be a great way to introduce lower back like isolation, like maybe in the end of your workout. But don't forget, you're probably going to get sore from this, and that's totally fine. But I find it really helps people with chronic back pain get better in the long run. So go ahead and try these out. Let me know what you think, or if you got any other variations that you like to work on, I'd like to know about those as well. See you on the next one.